Phil and Marcia Hurt had a dream to introduce a working farm to the camp experience so many youngsters enjoy on Lookout Mountain. Today, their Windy Hill farm in Mentone does just that, but it's also become a destination for lovers of fresh farm-grown products. Fred Hunters, Alabama takes us to the mountain for a day at Windy Hill.
Phil and Marcia Hurt, along with their daughter Sarah, they're the longtime owners and directors of Camp DeSoto for Girls, which is just a half a mile away. And the Hurts, you know, they've always loved farming, and they had a kind of a long time dream, I guess you could say, to introduce somehow to introduce a working farm to the camp experience for the summer campers. And then that lined up with kind of a growing interest in more and more campers and their families were interested in what their kids were going to be eating while they were at camp all summer. And so they, that dream kind of grew into a reality of a farm that came up for sale half a mile from Camp DeSoto. And so back in 2014 when this farm was purchased, that's when we started to kind of start this grand experiment, I guess you could say, of bringing campers during the summer over here to learn and to participate in what's happening on the farm.
What began as an experiment to introduce summer campers to the farm life has grown far beyond.
Our customers who have become so supportive and loyal here locally, because we were, during the summers especially, we were so busy with campers, we weren't able to pick up, drive to a big farmer's market in Birmingham very easily. So it lined up really well with the heart of the Hurt family, which was to really kind of love and serve not only camp, but also this community. So our on-farm market has just grown for the last 9 to 10 years. And we've been so thankful for those customers. And we've met a lot of folks who are thinking more and more about what is it like to know where my food comes from, to know the farmer who grew it. They can buy a tomato and come down here and see where we were growing it. They can buy our eggs and they can walk out and see, you know, that the chickens are living in an outdoor paddock outside in the sunshine every day. So that has been rewarding to be able to get to know the people who are buying our food. Our market is open from early March through Thanksgiving. Last year, for the very first time, we tried an experiment and we stayed open till Christmas. And people kept coming, so we probably will do that again this year. We open every Friday, and that's the best way to get the fresh produce that was just harvested. It's great to hear customers' feedback, but also the restaurants in town that buy our lettuce. There's a new restaurant called Moonlake Kitchen, which just opened up, and he's been using our stuff. And Kevin at Elevation Bistro has used so many things. He's very creative and very willing to prioritize that. And so you would certainly get to taste some of our stuff most weekends at some of those restaurants. We love that we sometimes often get anywhere from 50 to 75 customers who pull in here every Friday when we open up. We get to talk to the chef at the restaurant, you know, about what they're looking for. But it's great to get to have those relationships with the people who are eating your food.
Windy Hill Farm began as a dream. It became a destination for campers, for visitors, for anyone who enjoys the taste of simply Southern food for Fred Hunters, Alabama.
If you're interested in visiting Windy Hill Farm, their on-farm market is open on Fridays from 2 to 5 p.m.
If you can't make it on Friday, shoot them an email for more information. That's info@thefarm@windyhill.com. When Simply Southern continues, Jason Powell from Petals from the Past is back again with some fun new ways to dress up your gardening plans.
Alpha Insurance is here for you in the big moments and the small ones. When things are going great and not so great. We're by your side, safeguarding your home from all of life's little surprises. Defending the home court with peace of mind protection since 1946. That's life with Alpha Insurance.
I'm Heath Clary from Greensboro, Alabama. I'm proud to be the Alabama Catfish Farmer of the Year. I've been raising catfish for 9 years, and I've been eating it longer than that. From fish fries to taco night, I've tried just about every recipe, and they're all great. Because no matter how you cook it, U.S. farm-raised catfish is always going to be fresh, clean, and mild. I make sure of that. Find the recipes and restaurants at uscatfish.com.
Every day across our state and across our nation, farmers wake up before the sun and work tirelessly to grow the food we need. From the sweat on their brows to their quiet prayers for rain, their hard work and dedication feed billions. They don't just grow our food, they grow our future. So the next time you sit down for a meal, remember, thank a farmer.
Soybean is a very versatile product. We make crayons out of it.
A lot of the combines you see rolling through the fields have a lot of plastic side panels that are made from a soy product.
The soybeans that we grow on our farm mostly goes into chicken feed.
Soybean production in Alabama employs over 10,000 people.
We grow some of the best soybeans in the world.
We go the extra mile to make sure when our name is stamped on it, we know it's the best product we can produce.
Hey y'all, I'm Kim Earwood with Alabama Ag in the Classroom. This week's Miss Kim's Book Corner might sound familiar to those who've heard the old nursery rhyme, The House That Jack Built. Rather than a house, the pie that Molly grew starts with a seed. So begins a poetic journey from roots and leaves to vines and bees that transform Molly's seed into a big orange pumpkin that becomes a delicious pie. It's a fun lesson on how the food we enjoy gets to our plate. And if you're feeling inspired, the book even includes a recipe so you can make your own pumpkin pie. To find this book and other fun educational offerings, be sure to visit agfoundation.org/books. Miss Kim's Book Corner is brought to you by Alabama Ag in the Classroom. See you next time!